Welcome to a huge, dramatic, exciting behind the scenes at Classic Game Room, where I'm doing some editing work on my new super duper ultra wide monitor. I moved my big editing system, the PC editing system, into this editing suite. I find that in the Intergalactic Space Arcade, as of late, what I do is archival work in photography. Editing is like a totally different mindset, so I decided to just centralize all my editing here. And I'm actually working on the next two CGR feature reviews, assembling footage and prepping those, and I needed a new monitor anyway. Separated my drawing monitor, it's on the other side of the room, so all my drawing and art stuff and writing stuff is over there. This morning I broke ground on Ultramassive Volume 3, which I've had in my head for a while, but I was waiting until January to start work on it for hopefully a March release. So I was writing on this guy this morning over coffee and bagels. Started with the Sega Saturn, Nintendo DS, 3DS, and Atari computer sections. Writing those and assembling my suggested recommended starter games. But what we're looking at now, here it's near the end of the day, my days aren't very exciting, which I'm perfectly happy with. I like a nice relaxed day. What I'm doing now is actually assembling the best Sega Dreamcast reviews by Classic Game Room for Amazon. You may have noticed I've been releasing content to Amazon, there's the dog, in films devoted to a specific game system like the NES or the Super Nintendo. The next three are, which I have on the board there, Genesis, Atari 2600, and Dreamcast. No shortage of Classic Game Room reviews for those game systems, as you might imagine. The Dreamcast one just happens to be up on screen here. So I have the episodes that are going, the reviews that are going into it, and what I do is I cut out all the ads, and these are the hypercuts, if there's hypercuts available, which are the longer cuts. Make sure there's not a lot in between. I cut the beginnings and the endings, like the pre-roll and the endings, down as much as I can just to tighten them all together. But what do I have here? Air Force Delta, Zero Gunner 2, Expendables, Spawn, Virtua Tennis 2, the Namco Museum, Sega Marine Fishing. Sega Bass Fishing 2 will go in a different Dreamcast collection. Gigawing 2, Ghost Blade. I'm sort of torn there. I'm not sure if I want to have two vertical scrolling shooters in one collection or not, but at the moment it's Gigawing 2 and Ghost Blade. Shenmue, Super Runabout, and Rival Schools 2. Now I may add one or two brand new reviews into here. I haven't decided yet. I got a couple that I'm working on. So and there'll be an intro specific for specifically for Amazon. So now I'm going to attempt to assemble this in order, like what makes sense. Don't know yet. You'll see. So that's your behind the scenes. Air Force Delta.
Otherwise, it's very difficult to hit enemies.
Expendables. I may go Spawn. Go from no wait. I'm gonna go from Expendables to a vertical scrolling shooter. So let's go Expendables straight into Gigawing 2, which is also the studio era. Okay, so we have a. I try to mix it up so viewers, especially viewers who are uninitiated, get a ride through the videos. We'll go from there to, is this studio era? Yeah, it's studio era. Oh, there may not be studio footage. Okay, so we'll just go straight to Spawn. Then from there, let's throw Shenmue in there. Big crowd pleaser. And from Shenmue, we're gonna go into a shorter one. We'll do Super Runabout. And then from there, we're gonna go Sega Marine Fishing, which is a longer, wacky one. From Sega Marine Fishing, we go to Zero Gunner. From Zero Gunner, we go into Virtua Tennis 2. I'm gonna bump Pac-Man, put that in the next one. Let's see, Virtua, we'll go Ghost Blade, and then Rival Schools 2. Here we go. This is actually what I was working on late last night. Sometimes in the evenings I'll just do I do background work, because I actually don't like doing backgrounds, but
I want them to be good, especially for an establishing shot for Magnum Skywolf here. So this is what I was drawing last night inside Photoshop, and this turned out really nice. This is a Magnum Skywolf. Let's see here. We're gonna see. I'm actually working with one of my models here, and redrawing a couple of these panels to match the new Magnum 9000 design. And I've also got some test shots I'm working on for Ethel the Cyborg Ninja. Where I'm working actually in some 3D modeling software, coupling that with some iPad freehand drawing, and working on some very new styles for the next book, which is in production. This year I'm going gung-ho on my comic work. Every day I do a little bit of drawing on something specifically to memorize it from every angle, and these are based on model shots of, here's one here, boom, Magnum 9000. This section here is a little tricky, so I'm still trying to like really wrap my head around how to draw that from every angle. I added a hose back here, which is kind of like Errol from Ethel the Cyborg Ninja. Book 2 is going to be good, by the way. It starts off with a monstrous fight scene. Shaping up to be an exciting year. There will be a new Dreamcast review or two in this collection. The response to the Amazon Best Stuff has been really good, actually. So it's either going to be Propeller Arena from my man Jason, thank you. Been waiting a while to play that one. But I've also got Spirit of Speed 1937. And I have Frogger for the Dreamcast on the way as well. So I haven't decided what it's going to be yet. But one of those games will end up in this collection as well. A brand new review. So, see you soon. And next couple of reviews will be Vindicators for the NES. Been playing that. Hang On 2 for the Mark III. And a couple of these Dreamcast games. See you soon.